Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, Thinking Right, out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. Oh, I got something nice for you today. You're going to learn something today. No, I'm going to preach to you today. Ain't that a switch? Let's go. Let's do this thing. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. I mean, you're going to know something spiritually that you didn't know before you tuned in to me. Right thinking, way of life, and that's what it is, through mental, and spiritual discipline, practice when daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of what? Spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission, and that's what I'm on, is that all right thinkers, I love you all, appreciate you. I want you to know thyself. If you're a right thinker, you're a right thinker because you come here to, your goal is to know thyself. So let's work together and make that happen. I got my end, you take care of your end. Tune in and put it to use. I'm here giving it to you. That's what I do for you. So I ask the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I'll help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. But you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and always. To Maya, be true. I had a few different titles for this lesson, right thinkers. Let's talk about, I'm going to preach today. No, right thinkers, let's talk about life is good when God's got your back. How do I know if God got my back? Let's talk about it. See if I can get you to understand when I'm done. Hopefully, you'll know if God's got your back or not. All right? When you're living right, when daily, I tell you, everything I talk about or implement or give you, you can use it daily. Okay? You will be blessed. What that mean? That's how you know if God's got your back. If you're not being blessed daily, you ain't rolling with the right God. If your God is a sometime God or every now and then God or what, no. We serve a right now God, always on time God. So if the God that you serving ain't doing those things for you, you serving the wrong God. I don't care what you call him, who you call him, whatever religion, don't make a difference to me. If you're not getting blessed every day for living, doing the right thing, you're serving the wrong concept, okay? You can claim to be a Muslim, a Christian, a Jew, don't make a difference, excuse me. As long as you what? Living right. God recognized deeds, not religions. Preaching today. Wow, I'm gonna tell you the goodness of God from a perspective when I end up here. Oh, the Lord gonna do. No, I just tell you straight out. If you do right, you'll receive your blessing. And if we taught our young that concept, because it worked philosophically, metaphorically, and personally. I know every aspect. That's why I try to get across to you. Once you practice, you know for yourself. What if I just did the right thing? Treat people right, do what I'm supposed to do. I get blessed for that. Don't we teach our children that? They follow our lead. They do what we tell them to do. Responsible, clean the room, take care of the chores, all those things. You'll be blessed. What? You got a roof over your head. You got food coming to you. You get all the things that you want. That's a deal. You just can't get something for nothing. That never works nowhere. Understand that. So if you're praying, because you believe in God, so you pray every day. But if your belief ain't holding you accountable to live right, your prayers will never be answered. That's that God you serving. No, the God that you serving, he ain't hearing you. Why? Because you ain't serving him in deed. You just serving him in speculative concept. I know God. I believe in God. I know God's great. He raised me. Yeah, all that, yeah. You ain't doing nothing yourself to show him that. He see, oh, yeah. That means you, me, everybody. So if you think God just watching people, no, all your people, you are involved in the same thing as everybody else. If you're praying every day and you're not being blessed, you need to change your ways of living. Simple. I ain't telling you how to live, what to do, but if it's not benefiting you, you should make some changes. Simple. When I was a drug dealer, I remember praying. Why? I don't know, but for some nonsense. But none of my, if it wasn't for bad luck, we had no luck at all. Why? God ain't gonna bless us. I didn't know that then, but now I'm laughing. I said, boy, how dumb was we? Yeah, and we knew, speculatively, we knew, well, we should have known, bad deeds cannot be rewarded with blessings. Oh, y'all didn't know that? We sure didn't. Why? We looking for God to help us out. Dude, when you get in trouble, don't call God now. Why? You got suffer consequences. If you'd have called God before you did the wrong act, he'd have had you do something other than that wrong act, and that'd have been your blessing. But if you commit that act, oh, you're going to get punished. God don't care. You all are his children. Parents, whooping your kids don't mean you don't love them. That means you love them. I care enough that I'm going to put you in check. Why? Because I don't want the Lord to. Simple. That's parenting. That was my way. Hold them accountable to do what I say do. Till you get older and do your own, you're going to follow my rules. That's parenting. Any kid 16 and under thinking they grown, we all did at 16. Some of us got our ass kicked. What? We had to know better. Why? You ain't grown. Now, they couldn't even wait to get 21 no more. They lowered the level to 18 so they could feel better about themselves. But you're still running around here living with mommy, have mommy doing, daddy doing stuff. You ain't grown. Oh, I can do this. No, you can't do nothing. Can you take care of yourself? Are you self-sufficient? God will help you with that. All you got to do is live right. They don't know nothing about that. Why? Nobody told them. They don't know. I'm telling them. Moving on. I thought being good was for suckers and squares. Say hello to the Hollywood Square. Call me a sucker, all day sucker, because that's what I'm doing now, living good. And I'd have laughed at somebody telling me, man, I'm living good too, nigga. I make a bunch of money. Yeah. See? That's the difference. Who's got your back in life? If you don't have another half, male or female, somebody to work with you, who got your back? Let's talk about it. If you have a mate, wife, girlfriend, loved one, side chick, whatever it is, none of them got your back better than God can. When you're down and out, they may walk out. When all the stuff run out, they'll walk out. No matter what, God can't leave you. He's encased in the body, first of all. So that's like a trick question. He can't leave you until what? The body ceases to exist. So whatever he's going through, he's along for the ride. But you can make that ride a lot better for him and yourself. What? Live right. Practice doing the right thing. Change your life over. Change the philosophy. Adapt the philosophy that works for you. And you're on your way. Simple as that. Become a right thinker. Simple. Now, if you have a dream, God is the only one you should share that dream with. Why? Because he's the only one that can help you. Yeah, you can tell your friend, your girlfriend, whatever, but they can only, do so much. God makes stuff happen. That's the difference. Now, you put your faith and belief, not him or her. Who do I trust? Me. That's who. Oh, if you don't get the concept, if I make a statement that you may misinterpret or don't understand, that's not my fault. I'll make a statement fully aware of knowing what I'm saying. You may misinterpret because you may see it a different way. That's fine, but that's not what I said. That's not how I meant it. If you don't understand what I'm saying, all you gotta do is ask. I'll explain it to you. I don't just throw stuff out there and let it hang out there. Defend your point. Make your point. It can't argue the point. Why? It's just a point, just a concept. Mine. Moving on. I don't argue. If you put your faith and belief in God, and not many women, not any women or best friends, why? Again, they can't bless you. If you're living right, and this is the criteria, I'm going to make it real simple. If you're living right, trust me, God's got your back. If you're living right, again, if you're living right, doing the things you're supposed to do to pleasing in his eyes, he will bless you. I got the church family. I'm missing we had a meeting tonight. I forgot. But we teach young people how to know and understand God. I love seeing that. Why? That's why I'm with that 100%. We should start giving them understanding, not brainwashing them. No, teaching them how to be, what to do to earn their own blessings. Not from mommy and daddy, but stuff will just happen that you be amazed. And once they get a taste of God, that's the best thing that can happen to them at that young age. We get a taste of the devil, and they love that. Why? They continue to feed off it for the rest of their life. Imagine if they did the same thing with God and went the right way. How different things would be. That's what I'm trying to show you. One generation. We ain't but one generation away from putting the devil out of business with the truth. He know we'll never do that. And he laugh and mock us. Yeah. He ain't concerned about that. He don't think we can do it. And why? He's been around a long time. He know a few things about us. Okay, that's why. But that's the concept. But now, if you're living wrong, I did that. You already know who's got your back. Nobody. And if it ain't, excuse me, who got your back? Okay. And he ain't to be the first. Okay. That guy who got your back, you living wrong, you know who that is. That's the serpent. Okay. That's the bad guy. Okay. That's your ego. And he's going to do what he do. Destroy you if you allow him to. That's the difference in having control over oneself and not being able to control yourself. It's personal. Take it personal. So make it personal. If you're a good man or woman, I'm always equal. If you're a good man or a good woman, guess what? God's got your back. You can bet on that. Why? You know that by doing good, living right. You know things is happening that. When you make that connection, my goal is to get you to have that connection with your higher self for yourself. I can't make it happen for you. I can just point you in the right direction, give you the information that will help you get there for yourself. I'm directional. I'm just go that way. Do this. Yeah, trust me. Trust me. Am I going? Yeah, if I'm nodding, that means you're doing good. That means you're doing wrong. And my son, my facial expressions, he knew how I felt pretty much because I wear it on my face. If I'm upset, you're going to know it. Why? I'm not going to act like I'm not. This is me. I'm human. I'm not happy. I'm good. Difference in the face expression. It makes a difference in the whole body. Me mugging, my whole body starts to get tense. I get, I'm ready to do something. A lot of people walk around on edge like that all day. I did for a long time, wishing somebody would. Why? I got to get out, kill one. That mentality right there, that nonsensical BS that we put ourselves through, that's the ego. Okay, the ego love to carry a gun. Why? Makes him feel like a big man. A good man don't need a gun. Why? God got my back. That's why. Moving on. Hope you're getting the lesson. This is a good concept. Now, if you have a good mate, they will have your back until what? The end. That's what makes them good. Good people don't go awry. My main fault, my character flaw is my loyalty. Even when it was wrong, I was still loyal. That's tough. And most people got that same quality on their belief system. They so loyal to that belief that they will not break it. That's not good. That's not good. I had to let it go because it wasn't good. You can't get good from bad. Simple as that. It's not going to happen. Okay, well, yeah, sorry about that. Got a little personal there. Now, if it's good, okay, in the words of Teddy Pendergrass, it's good when what? When somebody's got your back and they love you back. Where? God will always, what? Love you back. Because he's got your back. So when you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're covered. And life. That's a beautiful place to be. Why? Man, when it's adversity, I'm going to be taken care of. Okay? Situations, I'm going to always be better off. Why? I got God with me. As I walk through the valley of the evil, I shall feel no evil. Why? I got God with me, and you can see who I'm rolling with. I'm meant to be known. When you see the Jews, they wear their outfits, they garb. Why? They proud. Muslims, the bow tie, they proud. Christians, I wear a bunch of everything. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, you supposed to rep. I'm repping my brand. I'm repping my philosophy. I'm teaching a concept that you can adopt for yourself. That's what I do for you. Simple. Moving on. Let me get back to this lesson. I see the clock. All right, let me get this out the way. Hope you're getting this lesson. Now, it's not cool. Okay, it ain't cool if you don't have what? Your mate's back. Before I get to that, no, sorry about that. It's good when your mate's got your back, but it's better when you got your mate's back. You supposed to do for them what they do for you. That's reciprocity. Figure 8, one goes in, one come out. One come out, other one go in. That's how it's done. That's why it goes this way, okay, and not this way. Moving on. Reciprocity is two things working together. Maya, duality. One gives, one receives. I teach, you learn. That's the concept. Moving on. Now, here you go. It's not cool. That's the worst thing you can do is what? Not have your mates back. Cool is them, okay? Cool is them what? Having your back. You supposed to return the same. You get back to back. I got that. You got that. If you look back, I'm going to be insulted. Why? I ain't going nowhere. God don't need you looking up your shoulder at him. Just do what you got to do. He back there. When kids teach them how to ride a bike, you hold the back seat, they pedaling. Okay? When they not looking back, they think you're back there. So they driving, they comfortable, they pedaling, but they don't know if they're doing it on their own. So you let the seat go, they start pedaling, and all of a sudden they want to look back and realize you ain't there. Ah! They freak out. Peter on the water with Jesus. If you're not comfortable and confident in what you're doing, you ain't going to be good at it. Knowing thyself should be one of the things that you really get good at. Moving on. If they ain't got your back, you should know that and what? Don't hope or wish that they do. Just understand they don't and don't depend on them. Don't put them in a position. If I don't trust you, they do that trust thing, they gotta lean back. I'm not gonna lean back into your hand. I'm gonna trust you. Why you gonna drop me? That's the phobia. That's fear. But that fear comes from what? You being known not to be trustworthy. If you're the good dude, yeah, I'm gonna fall down. Why? You're trustworthy. I know you're gonna catch me. God is always trustworthy. That's the concept. So now, if you're down and out, and your mate picks you up, that's a beautiful thing. You know who got your back physically. But when you're down and out on the inside, outside entities can't help that. See where I'm going? Excuse me. Now, if you're serving God, he'll serve you back. No questions asked. He ain't going to want to know, are you Muslim? You Christian or Jew? What's your religion? It means nothing to him. Did you do the right thing? Did you serve? Did you give selfless service? Did you take care of those who was in need? Did you help those who needed what you had? Did you offer what you had to those who needed it? That's what he wants to know. God don't have your back according to what? Your religion. But your deeds. Again, I get animate about that religion thing. Why? It ain't all about that. It's about living it. If you want God to have your back, what should you do? You should just serve him. And guess what? You take care of the other arm. If you don't know that, try it. Give it a practice shot. Do the right thing, offer selfless service, and see if you get something in return for that. Guaranteed you will. But if you want to be sneaky and deceitful, you might get your rewards right then and there. Sometimes guys don't want to see your deeds before you start rewarding you. That's why you put the work in first. A lot of people want the blessings and then they're going to go for God once he bless them. Earn it. You get it, but keep earning it. Moving on. God is, excuse me, sorry about that. I hear my God is the most high God. From the Muslims, Christians, Jews, everybody got the highest God. It's all the same God. He knows that. Y'all just don't. You claim to serve him. Serve him in earnest, and you don't have to worry about what another race or another religion is doing. Why? Just do you. Moving on. That's your opinion. What? That my guys, that's not an opinion, but it's yours, but it's not the truth. How about that? Because you have an opinion. You have a right to have an opinion. You have belief. You have a right to have that belief. That don't make it true or right. See? So have opinion or belief and faith in things that you know, not what you believe or hope. Don't work that way. Get facts. I don't argue. Why? I just present facts. Simple. God is mental. We are physical. God is spiritual. We are the mental aspect. That's why right thinking gets you to what? Know God for yourself. Up here. Up here. He already here. You ain't got to do that. That's a gimme. You got to become conscious. That's what I'm trying to show you. Knowing thyself is becoming conscious. Jesus was Christ conscious. It always been what? That way. There is no other way. Like Jesus said, I am the truth. I am the way to God. And what he's saying to you is you have to what? Find God within first. And then you go out and tell it to the world. You spread the gospel. That's what he was doing. And what happened? They took his life for doing good work. Don't forget that. Moving on. Now, it's last one. I'm wrapping it up. Oh, I get too long. Sorry about that. Let me wrap it up. A little speed lesson here. This last one is going to be good. If you're living by right thinking philosophy, guess what? I can tell you without a doubt, God's got your back. I don't care about your religion. No, I don't care. God got your back. Whatever you want to call him, he got your back. Something that Yahweh and Yahweh in French, Jesus is what I am. Yahweh is a Chinese concept of what? Inhaling and exhaling. So a lot of stuff is misunderstood, misconstrued, but it's a symbolic meaning behind those who was teaching it. I understand that, but we have other symbolic meaning that contradicts some of what they say. That's all. God knows what? Your heart. My pastor been telling me that since I've known him. 30 years ago, 40 years ago, I had no idea what the hell he was talking about, but that was his phrase. God knows your heart. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. Now it rings. Why? I know now what it means, okay? God blesses those who live, think, and act what? Right. Blessings will come to you. That's what you do, and that's how you earn them. Simple as that. Right thinkers are always blessed. Why? Because of how they live. And that's right. Simple as that. Nothing special, just right. If you claim to be living right, okay, and you're not being blessed, you're lying. How about that? Something like that. I don't claim nothing. I just do and be and have and understand and pass on what I know about what I'm trying to tell you about God. That's what I'm preaching today. Why? This is all about God and how you can get your blessings from God. Live right, do right, be right. He knows if you are. That's what I'm trying to explain. You can't be as him. Last one. We are not here to judge, but we all will be what? Our own judge. That's the name of the game. What you think about someone else means nothing to them. What you think and feel about me means nothing. But what I think about me means the world, because at Judgment Day, that's when I get to have my say about who I am and what I've done. Simple as that. They call it Judgment Day for a reason. And you judging you. And you know you better than anybody else. So be true to yourself. Again, my girl Maya. And in closing, again, God's got the back of who? Those who do right, live right, and act right. Are you one of them? If you are, God's got your back too. And in closing, right there, because may you all live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I never know, like, my right thinkers who know God have passed away. The body is going to die. The spirit wants to go back to God from which it comes. I hope you got the lesson. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I'll be back with more.